Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and I hope you guys are doing well. In this video we're going to be talking about making your own raids and what benefit that has for you, how easy it is to do realistically, and like I said, why would you do it? Why would you not just let someone else have the hassle? And what I think a lot of people miss the point of. So just to give you guys a hint, right? I've kind of given the hint away anyway. 939 eye level, right? I dinged the 3rd of the 12th. It's now the 7th of the 12th. 4 days, 940 eye level nearly. And that is only, let's say I got the second legendary, able to wear it today. Got my other legendary drop. So got 2 legendaries now. Still got 900 eye level belt. Well, I've got to replace some pretty bad trinkets and stuff like that. Other than that, been pretty lucky. Now let me just go through my gear quickly. Antorus, 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 obviously drops itself. Arena, Antorus, Arena, Antorus, 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 and then Arena and a buy. Look at how many of them items came from Antorus, and you know how? I made my own raid, right? So just this was kind of the macro that I kind of did. It was, hey guys, look, I'm not going to ask you for your achievement. Know the tactics. Just come in, do a little bit of research. You don't have to go in and be like, I know every tactic down to a T. Just come in, know the tactics, base. Do you know what? I didn't even know the tactics. I've never seen this raid. This is the first time I did it. I cleared 11-11 by myself. No help. Didn't need help. And do you know how I did it? It literally tells you the base tactics. I mean, it literally tells you. And that's how I got through this entire raid. The only one I struggled on was Argus. Argus. Just because it was a difficult one. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different mechanics, so it was a hard one to kind of wrap my head around. And we still one-shot it. It wasn't a hard fight. It was just I didn't understand the mechanics straight away. But I ran through this. The only bosses we actually struggled on was Portal Keeper. We had one wipe. We had one wipe because we had a bit of a miscommunication with the tanks. Second kill, we did it flawlessly, no deaths. After that, Coven. So we had 3 or 4 wipes on Coven. We lost a lot of people during that, but I kept the people that I trusted that were doing well, recruited a couple more people in. We killed Coven, Agramar, Argus, again one-shot. So we one-shot every boss other than Portal and Coven, which is a pretty good record to have on normal, especially when I wasn't checking people's achievements. I don't care. Everyone's linking me, oh, I have done ahead of the curve achievement. I am 950 eye level. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to be silly with it. Now, the reason you would want to do this, you take away the hassle. So, I didn't have the achievement. Literally, I got this achievement yesterday, 6th of 12th. And you can see I got all of them. Well, that was the LFR, but I got these 3 yesterday on the raid. I would have never got into a normal raid this week without these achievements. Not a chance. Heroic, still not going to get into without ahead of the curve. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my own raid. In terms of loot, it sounds really selfish, and I don't mean it to sound like this, but when I did that raid, I didn't put a minimum item level, and I was inviting people as we needed. If we needed the DPS, and the only person applied was like a 915 warrior, I was inviting him. However, you were getting to a point where it was like, okay, we need like a healer, 2 DPS, maybe a tank. We ran with 2 demon hunters, there's 2 leather users. We ran with 2 resto druids, a monk, and a priest for healers. There's 3 more leather wearers. You see how this group's going? Funny enough, how the hell do you expect me? How do you think I got all this gear? Like, it sounds selfish, but actually you can build these groups to suit you completely. You're running that raid and you specifically only want a life artifact relic. Say this artifact relic is your best in slot, that is the only reason you are running it. You can build a group full of people that have the chance to have that life relic drop. And you kind of buff your chances that way. I'm not saying that they're going to give it to you. It might Titanforge up. They might keep it. But you got to think about it, especially when it comes to normal. Now, heroic gear levels are way too competitive at the moment for people to be beating them consistently. So it's going to be a little bit harder. But still, I'm going to make a group for heroic. Not going to expect to one-shot all the way to Argus. However, you can take a lot less hassle. Do you know what? No one was toxic that entire run the other day. Because I wasn't expecting people to be like, you must come in this gear, you must have this, you must have that. I wasn't demanding anything of people. Because it's unnecessary. Unless you're in a guild raid, you don't need to. And this is all part and parcel. I was talking to someone today. I did a Nightbane run for Karazhan. And the guy messaged me. He'd been 110 for like, I think it was like a month. He was like 914 eye level, and I've come in 4 days 940 eye level. He's like, so how do you do it? I'm like, most of my gears come from Antorus. He's like, yeah, but I don't really want to raid a lead. I can just go with a guild. A guild is going to want to give gear equally. A raid that you've done yourself that's a pug, don't really care. So I'm going to just go to this just because why not. But a guild's going to want to give gear equally. Whereas a raid isn't. It's going to give gear as it sees fit, or as people see fit. And when you're asking for gear, just one thing to put on as a side note, if and when you ask for gear, don't expect it. Don't be like, oh, I'll have that. Just be like, look, if you don't need it, man, that'd be a great upgrade for me. If you do, congratulations. It's the same thing I said to everybody, and people were pretty cool about it. I had somebody whisper me after the raid and be like, look, this is a tiny upgrade for me, only because it has a socket. This was the gloves. It's a tiny upgrade for me, and I've got the same gloves, but mine are Warforged by 5 eye level, but don't have the socket. Don't really need it. If you want it, you're welcome to have it. And I was like, please, man, that'd be much appreciated. However, if it is an upgrade for you, just keep it. Be humble with it. Don't expect it. But if you do get it, brilliant. And again, the amount of benefits I got from it, it sounds crazy talking about it as if, oh, I got benefits, but realistically, I ran that raid, and by just being a decent raid leader, not being demanding of people, not demanding an achievement, having a laugh and a joke, we cleared the content that some people haven't even cleared on normal yet, with a pug first time one-shotting every boss bar 2. So I guess what the point of this video is, because I'm kind of getting a little bit ranty. What the point of this video is to not be scared of raid leading. Raid leading now, especially that loot's done for you. Loot is personal loot now. You don't have to worry about loot. Especially that that's a thing. You do not have to worry about loot. About a good chunk of what used to break pugs. And that was dishing out loot. I used to do a lot of like my own raid runs back in Wrath of the Lich King doing ICC when it first came out. I farmed ICC every day, farming that trash for the Exalted. And all that sort of stuff. And that was fun and whatever, but handing gear out, handing BOEs out, or BOPs that have dropped from trash, damn, that would broke raids apart. People were going nuts about that sort of stuff. You don't have to do that anymore. Inviting people, invite people that have the right attitude. Don't worry about achievements, don't worry about eye level, whatever. Invite people with the right attitude. I invited a tank yesterday that had no idea on the tactics for the last 3 bosses, and openly said it, and look dude, I'm a confident tank, but I don't know the tactics. I've had a look, so I've got a rough idea, but I've never done the fights. And I was like, do you know what, dude, you've got a good mentality. Every boss he wasn't sure of, we one-shot. And that was Varimathias, Agrimar, and Argus. He made some mistakes, but it's not about getting mad with people. And we just kept going through. I don't really know any other way to say it. It literally is a case of just taking it nice and easy. I said, don't demand achievements. If you're doing heroic, maybe demand like the normal one. Don't put a required eye level, because I mean, so I saw some groups. Now I'm at like 940, I can actually have a look at groups. There was a group earlier running normal and Taurus, right? You needed a 940 eye level to get into it. Look at the eye level off the item. 930 drops, but you need 940 to get in. Why would you run that other than legendaries and the chance at Amathor's vision? And I get that's what they're doing, they just want a speed run. And if you're going in and making your own group, that's probably not what you're going for. But at the point of this video, I am getting very, very ranty, I do apologise, but the point of this video, make sure you're getting out there and doing your own raids. It's not as scary as it once was, and the benefit of doing it, being able to control the circumstances, is far outweighs what you have to spend an extra 10 minutes doing. In terms of like tactics and stuff, markers and things like that, yes, it normally comes down to the raid leader. Like I said, I had no idea on tactics, no idea at all, and I just relied on a monk that came into the group, and I was like, look, if you're confident setting markers and stuff like that, here's assist, go and do it, please, cheers. He did it. Like I said, we did fine during the encounters, and it was what it was. So that's what this video is about. Thank you for watching, guys. As always, it's been an honour to talk to you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. See you later, guys. Bye.